Hey friends, my name is Aimee Rebecca and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another empties video for you guys, which is where we get together at the end of every month and I review my trash for you. If you're new here and you're thinking, wow, that sounds crazy, you are 100% correct and you are going to love it. What can I say? You guys know the score by now. Over the course of the last month, I've used up a bunch of products. Some were tested on animals, some were cruelty-free, but since now I only buy cruelty-free products, I only review and talk about the ones that weren't tested on animals. You know this, we do it every month. I don't know why I still say that every time, but we're doing it. But I am gonna be switching things up a little bit this month because usually when I make these videos, I review the product and then I let you know if I would buy it or if I would not buy it. And suddenly I've realized that maybe that's not the most helpful way of reviewing things. So finally, after all these years, I'm switching things up and I'm gonna be giving products a mark out of 5. 0 being terrible, do not buy it. 1 being pretty bad. 2 being average or okay. 3 being good. 4 being very good, and 5 being perfect. Run out and get it right now because no joke, I am difficult to impress, and if I give something a 5, that's like creme de la creme of products. Before we jump into my basket of trash, what's wrong with me? Please don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that little notification bell so you never miss out on a video, and give this one a thumbs up if you enjoy it, which I'm sure you will. So this is the trash that I'm working with this month. I don't have that much actually. First I have one of my favorite face masks. This is the Hey Bud Australian Hemp Clay Mask. I did a first impressions review of this over a year ago, which I don't know if you're supposed to keep these for over a year. That sounds like a really long time. I don't know, it still worked really well up until last week when I finished using it, so I think it's okay. Anyway, I love this. This was sent to me as a PR sample. I don't know if you care about that, but just so we're all clear. And I just think it's the great all-round face mask. It helped to control my oiliness without drying me out, and it helped to make my skin feel a lot clearer and softer. And I keep getting calls from this number. Who is this?
This call is from the Investigation Division of the National Crime Agency. It isn't urgent that we hear back from you before we proceed further with suspension of your national insurance number, your assets, and arrest you. Please press 1 to speak to an officer. That
sounds so legit. I'm sure that's how the government deals with fraud and crime. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, it's just great. I would give this 4.5 stars out of 5. Honestly, there's only one mask that I've ever tried that I liked a little bit more than this, just a smidge, and that was the Sand and Sky pink clay mask. I did a review of that too. I'll link them both in the description box down below, but honestly, this is fantastic. Ta-da! Next, I want to talk about 2 different hair conditioners. The first one I do not have here to show you because it's a solid conditioner bar from Lush, or it was, past tense, the American Cream Conditioner Bar. And you guys know me, I love a solid shampoo bar, love a solid conditioner bar, and I really love the new formulation of the conditioner bars in Lush. I don't know, you seem to get a little bit more product out of them. I really love the American Cream Conditioner. I think of all the conditioning bars I've tried, that one is my favorite. However, I went and did something totally rogue, and I ordered myself a liquid conditioner. Who am I? So this was the Power Conditioner, also from Lush, and I have so many feelings about this. Like I said, I love the American Cream Conditioner Bar. I think it's amazing, but I've been using it for about 18 months now, and I feel like my hair had kind of gotten used to it, so I needed to switch things up and just, you know, have a little bit of change in my life. So I decided to try this one. I loved it. I haven't had a haircut in, I don't even remember how long. Lockdown has been a dark and painful time for me. But like, even though it's desperate for a cut, it's still looking pretty healthy. And I think a lot of that is down to my hair mask, but a lot of that is also down to this. It's very, very hydrating, and it really helps my hair to feel a lot softer and shinier. Honestly, I want to give this 5 out of 5, but I can't do it because this small tub cost, I think, £11. And with the amount of hair that I have, that lasted me for 4 washes. I mean, I know I do have a ridiculous amount of hair, so if you have shorter hair or thinner hair, it's gonna last you longer, but for me that's just not practical. £11 divided by 4 washes, that's £2.75 per wash. I wash my hair 2 times a week times 52 weeks, that's £286 on conditioner a year, and I'm not comfortable with that. I think what I'm gonna do is repurchase my conditioner bar, but also repurchase one of these just to use once a month as a little treat, because I do really like it. It's just really expensive. So 4.5 stars for this. It loses half a star because I'm cheap and I just don't want to pay that much. Next, and completely unsurprisingly to anybody who's been here before, I have one of my Revolution Conceal and Define concealers. I go through these like fun. I love them. I get mine in C2 because I am very pale. You guys know that I love this. I swear up and down by this. I'm gonna give it a 5. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. I couldn't improve upon this. I love it. The shade range is amazing. It doesn't sink into my fine, not so fine lines. It doesn't get cakey. Coverage is excellent. It's the holy grail. Next we have another old favorite, and this is the Superdrug Hairspray. I get number 4, which is the extra firm hold. This is my favorite hairspray. I've been using this one for a while and I love it for a number of reasons. Number 1, it's unperfumed. You don't get that weird taste in the back of your throat like you do with a lot of hairsprays. Number 2, it's not sticky or tacky, it's not crunchy. It keeps a really nice hold without, you know, making your hair look plastic. And number 3, it is super good value for money. I think it's like £1.60 a can or something like that. It's cheap when you consider a can of Tresemme can cost £7 or £8. It's a bargain. I'm gonna give it a 5. Remember at the beginning of this video when I said I was barely gonna give out any 5s? Yeah, I just have a lot of things this month that I've loved, which has been great. Next, this is just a little sample size of a moisturizer, and it's the number 7 Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced Day Cream. Now, if you've been subscribed to this channel for a while and you've ever heard me rant about sun protection, then you know that I love this because it has 5-star UVA and 15 SPF UVB protection. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the 15 for an SPF. I like to go 30 or higher. Usually on my face I wear a 50 because I'm pale, and also 80% of aging is from the sun. So a 15 is not quite enough for me, but I do love that it has the 5-star UVA protection. That's really important because those UVA rays are the cancer causing rays. So if your sun protection, here we go again, I say this all the time, but if your sun protection does not have 5-star UVA protection, get a different one. Anyway, that aside, I really enjoyed this moisturizer. It was very light on the skin. It did help to moisturize me. My makeup went on very smoothly over the top and it didn't cause any excess oiliness or greasiness throughout the day, which is often a problem for me. I would be very tempted to repurchase this, especially if they have a version with a higher SPF, maybe a 30, maybe a 50. If they've got a 50, I'll take a 50. I'd give this a 4. I don't know, I don't feel like it could be improved, you know, it's not quite there. Okay, that's actually all I have. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of the new 5-star rating system. Is that more helpful? It just seems more informative to me. Hopefully you feel the same. Let me know. But until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember that I love you all so much and you are enough just as you are. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.